Good morning, all. Welcome to the pre-market report of May 25th. I am Binu from Acumen Capital. Today morning, we are getting a mixed set of news from Asian markets. Japan and Hong Kong down slightly. The other markets are trading slightly on the positive side. Singapore Nifty trading with 35 points gain, and Dow futures up by almost 100 points in the morning. But yesterday it was a down day for US market. Nasdaq down by 2.4%, S&P down by 0.8 percentage. But Dow Jones closed slightly on the higher side, up by 0.2 percentage. But Dow at one point of time was down by 1.6%. All these three indices recovered sharply in the afternoon trade yesterday and closed like this. There were a lot of pressures from tech companies. See, all the social media stocks came down sharply yesterday after Snap Incorporation reported their result. We know that Snapchat is a famous app which sends disappearing messages and adds special effective videos. So this company Snap Incorporation, they issued some warning in the coming quarters, and this sends the stock down by 43% yesterday. So after that, all the social media companies came down, like the Facebook parent company Meta down by 7.6 percentage. Then Alphabet, that parent company of Google and YouTube, down by 5% to a 52-week low. Amazon also down to 52-week low, down by 3%. Apple down by 2%. So all these social media companies, yesterday only they lost $165 billion in market capitalization. So that put a lot of pressure on Nasdaq yesterday. Now, the economic data also not on the positive side. So yesterday, the US bond prices moved up and bond yield came down by 0.1%. So bond yield is right now around 2.75 percentage. So the economic data also not looking good. There is one more news which is important. Now US banned Russian government from paying bondholders through American banks. So this will lead to loan default by Russia in coming months. We know that around 400 million worth of bonds is ready to expire on June 23rd and June 24th. So again, say the Russia-US problem is continuing. So all these are important in global market, but for our market, the most important thing is that government is doing some action right now. So now on the sugar sector, so government plans to control sugar exports from the country beyond 10 million ton. So as of now, sugar companies have entered into contract to export up to 9 million ton. So now mills have to get prior permission from the government for exports. So this measure is to increase the local supply of sugar and control inflation here. Now today a cabinet meet is there, and cabinet committee on economic affairs also meeting at 11 a.m. So most probably in the afternoon there may be a press conference by the cabinet. So we can expect more news to control inflation. So yesterday the government exempted duty on soybean and sunflower oil also. So these measures will help the government to control inflation. And regarding stock specific things, say other than the sugars, yesterday all the sugar stocks down between 5 to 10% on the expectation of this news. But today also some kind of reaction there on sugar stocks. Then today, lot of mid-cap companies are announcing the results. Out of that, BPCL, Apollo Hospital, Coal India, then HEG, Bata, Interglobe, Aviation. So these results are important. Apollo Hospital may report a net profit of around 180 crores, which is 60% up year on year. BPCL, the net profit estimate is around 2,600 crore. So it is 5% up quarter on quarter, but down 75% year on year. Coal India may report a net profit between 5,500 to 6,500 crore. So these are the market estimates. Then yesterday, Grasim, Adani Ports, these companies disappointed. Grasim reported a higher net profit, but it is due to other income. But their margins are down from the market estimate of 14%. Margin came at 11.8% only. Adani Ports, there is a miss across revenue estimate, net profit estimates, and margin estimates. Adani Ports margin came at 62%. Market estimate was 65.5%. The revenue also down. So these are the results which came after market hours. Now we have some other stocks to watch. Titagra Wagon got an order of 7,840 crore from Indian Railways. So it is for manufacturing wagons, and it is a 39-month contract. Now LIC, again on the news, LIC has fixed its board meeting on May 30th to announce the quarterly result plus any dividend. So LIC stock may be in action in coming days too. Everready Industries, there is an open offer for 26% stake. So the price is at 320 rupees. So that is another stock to watch. Now the rating agency Fitch has downgraded many Indian companies. So it is because of the high inflation and slower economic growth. So they have downgraded 8 PSU companies, including BPCL, HPCL, IOC, GAIL, ONGC, Oil India, NTPC, and Power Grid. They also downgraded 3 other private companies, Bharati Airtel, then Adani Transmission, and Ultratech Cement. As I told, sugar stocks will be on focus today. Regarding the index level, one factor to watch, yesterday the volatility index moved up by 9%. In US also, volatility index moved up by almost 4% yesterday. So India VIX is at 25.64. So above 24, VIX reading is not that good. It shows that the fear factor in our market is increasing, and it will lead to more volatility in coming days. Now regarding the medium term outlook, as you can see in the chart, it's a lower top, lower bottom kind of market. So it itself shows that market is in a down cycle only. So it has been continuing for last 7 months. But here you can see that in the recent lows, market recovered sharply. That is in December 2nd or 3rd week. Within 10-15 days, market moved up sharply. The same thing happened after the big fall in March. Say from March 8, market continued on the upside in the next say 10-15 days. But this time, after touching the bottom somewhere around 15,740, in the last trading days, last 8 trading days, there is not much recovery coming. So Nifty is still struggling here. So it shows that more pain is there. So more downside may be there in the short term. Regarding today's level, most probably market may open slightly on the positive side. After that, say on the upside, 16,186 can be the first resistance. That is a minor resistance. But if market sustains above this level, it can move higher. Above the 16,260 is acting as the first major resistance. On top of this, 16,327 is a minor resistance. But the major resistance in the short term is at 16,415. You can see that multiple times market correcting from this level, 16 above 16,400. So that is important in the short term. The first support for the day is at 16,102. And if market breaks below that, then the important support on the downside, which is a sentimentally important support, is at 16,020 level. A break below this may get support at 15,955, and major support is at 15,874. This is an educational video. Thank you for watching.